You are looking at the Lincoln High School Raiders as they huddle at midfield before tonight's home football game with the Neenah Rockets. Welcome to River City's Community Access Media coverage of Lincoln football. Along with our videographer and producer Tom Loucks, I'm Milt Natta, pleased to be with you on just an ideal autumn evening. It was a great day today, and though the temperature has begun to fall now and it will be rather cool overnight, it really is a perfect late season evening to play some high school football, and that's exactly what we're going to do. Neenah has made the trip over from the valley. They are wearing white jerseys tonight. They have red helmets with that white N on them and the grayish pants, and they'll be kicking off to start the football game to Lincoln High School, which is wearing the red jerseys, the white helmets, and the white pants here tonight. This is the second to last football game of the season for the Raiders, and it is homecoming. It is Hall of Fame night. We had some inductees into the Athletic Hall of Fame honored in the pregame ceremonies tonight, and then at halftime we'll meet the homecoming court. So we're all set to go, and we are underway with a short kickoff running up, and that ball is loose, and Neenah got it. A couple of the Raiders went for that football, and they seemed to get in each other's way, and that allowed Neenah to get on a loose football at the Lincoln 33-yard line. And that is an inauspicious start because it sure looked like the Raiders would be getting some good field position off of that short kickoff, but instead they are defending a short field. Neenah's out on 1st and 10. They'll run out of the shotgun formation, 1 back, 3 receivers. And they'll hand it off on the inside. Man trying to get around the corner, cut all the way back to the middle and still on his feet, breaking into the open. And this might be a touchdown for Neenah, and it will be. Jose Alba Zielinski with a 33-yard touchdown run. 16 seconds into the football game, and the Raiders and their fans are just a little bit shell-shocked because, again, you had the misplay on the kickoff, and then Alba Zielinski started out to the near side. It was going to be an inside handoff and a sweep to the near side. He didn't have much there. He cut back into the middle. He cut back to the outside and found his way into the end zone from 33 yards out. And the point after by Rob Schmidt makes it 7-0 Neenah. Wow, what a start to the football game. And now you just have to try to find a way to regroup and recover, because throughout the course of this season, in several of the football games, Lincoln has had to dig out of a hole early. They found themselves playing from behind after the opening moments of the football game, and they are again here tonight. They will drop the Logans, Wimmy, and Betcher back to receive this kick. But we remember from a moment ago, don't we, that it was a very short kickoff to about the 30-yard line. So will they even have a chance to touch the football? Schmidt, who just had the point after, will kick it away. This is a line drive that will head down to the 15-yard line. Good return coming here from Logan Betcher into the secondary. And out to the 40-yard line goes Logan Betcher with a nice kickoff return there. That one went for about 27 yards. And so let's see if the Raiders on offense can bounce back after this stunning start to the football game. Jason Wernick's the quarterback. His tailbacks include those 2 young men who were just out there for the kickoff, Logan Betcher and Logan Wimmy. Thomas Olson splits to the far side. And Wernick turns, gets to the outside, the 45. He's got some running room at midfield. He's down to the Neenah 40-yard line and still going. He's fighting back to the middle of the field. and will be taken down at the 36-yard line. It might have been a bit of a broken play, but it was a highly successful play, as that is a big run of about 22 yards by quarterback Jason Wernick, and immediately the Raiders head into Neenah territory and threaten. The receiver coming to the near side is Austin Glinski. It's Betcher, hit at the line of scrimmage, falls forward to the 35-yard line. He got a yard and a half before he was taken down. Jason Metlack, a senior defensive lineman, right there at the point of attack to make the tackle. So it's second down, and we're going to call it 9. Wernick looks for the quick hitter to Olsen, makes the catch, and he's taken down quickly at about the 31-yard line. That's a 4-yard pickup that will still leave third and about 6 for Lincoln. There's quarterback Jason Wernick taking a look over and getting the call from the Lincoln sidelines. Wernick on the option. Pitches it to Betcher, slips and goes down behind the line of scrimmage. He made his way back to the line, but now it's fourth down. And let's see what the Raiders will do here. Will they go on? Well, they're going to mark his knee down back at the 33-yard line. First down is almost to the 26, so it's almost 7 yards needed here, and it sure looks like they'll run a play on 4th and 7 instead of punting the football here. Oh, they flood both receivers to the short side of the formation. Wernick has pressure coming. He's under pressure as he throws a high floater to the goal line. A jump ball and an interception at the 1-yard line. Coming down with it was Ted Kraus. Kraus is a sophomore playing in the secondary, and it was the penetration and the pressure, 2 men in on top of Wernick, that he had to throw that high floater. He could not throw off of his front foot, had to lob it up off his back foot. It was a jump ball, and Neenah had the Rapids receiver well covered. So it will go down in the books as a turnover, but in essence it has the effect of a punt, because here the Raiders have the Rockets pinned back at their own 2-yard line. Look at this Neenah formation, 3 receivers, 1 running back from their own 2-yard line. Little inside handoff, and a good carry out across the 5 to the 8-yard line. I think that was Nathan Vandermoos who carried it, number 2, and it was Vandermoos, a senior. And so even though they spread the field with all those receivers, all we've seen are running plays so far, but that's 2 plays. Second down, about 4 for the Rockets. Another inside handoff. This is a first down across the 10 to, well, let's see here. It's going to be just short of the first down. Again, Vandermoos with the carry. The quarterback of the Rockets is number 11, Joe Young. Joe Young is a sophomore, so they've got some really young players in the skill positions on the offensive side of the football. 8 minutes to go, first quarter. 3rd and a yard. They still use that big spread formation. Young, inside handoff, Vandermoos. He's got a hold, he's got a first down as he comes. No, now the Raiders think there's a fumble. We've seen no indication. Yes, there's the indication from the referee that it is Lincoln Red Raider football at the 20-yard line. That's a big turnover. And they are celebrating with linebacker Jeremy Stotts. He either knocked it loose or he recovered it, but he was one of the main men on that play. Looked like it would be a Neenah first down, but it's a Lincoln turnover, and they've got a 1st and 10 at the Neenah 19-yard line. Wernick gives it off inside. The first man through goes for about a yard. Logan Betcher. Man, just a yard at that. It'll be 2nd down and 9. Hasn't been much running room between the tackles for the Raiders. Neenah's on top, 7-0. Each team has committed a turnover here in the period. Good carry through the middle and for a 1st down and a 1st and goal at the 9-yard line. That time it was Logan Wimmy carrying the football. The senior, 5'8", 155-pounder, finally found some running room inside, and he gets the Raiders the 1st and goal. They're trying to even up the score here after the turnover. Wernick pitches it out, cutting inside. Betcher, loose football, picked up by Neenah, and they'll bring it back to the 17-yard line. The recovery is made by Neenah's Adam First. Boy, we've had 3 consecutive possessions and in turnovers now after that fumble recovery by the Rockets, and they'll take it back over at their 18-yard line. Young has Vandermost with him in the backfield. Gives it to him. Not much doing. Vandermost comes to short of the 20-yard line. Getting off the bottom of the pile for the Raiders, Nathan Fuller and Dawson Thurber combining on the tackle after a gain of about 2. So 2nd and 8 for the Rockets. Young gives it off to Vandermost again, weaving his way for another 1st down across the 30-yard line. Mike Weinfooter is at the bottom of that pile for Lincoln, but it's a 1st down carry for Vandermost and Neenah. Two tight ends in the formation this time. Option play, Young gives it to Vandermost. He's hit hard by 3 Raiders at the 35-yard line. One of the first there was number 75, Ian Miller. Miller is a sophomore getting some key playing time on the defensive line here tonight.
2nd and 7, the Rockets from their 35.
I'm going to call this 2nd and 7. Young, the quarterback, slips 1 tackle. Oh, look at him. Lifted off the ground and thrown down by Ethan Mercer from the secondary of the Raiders. He makes the almost to the 40-yard line, which will bring up a 3rd down and 2 here for the Rockets. That was a nice open field tackle by Mercer. So the 3rd down play comes with about 4 minutes and 40 seconds to go in the first period. 7-0 Neenah. Young's going to keep it. in the middle. He's short of the first down. Nice tackle made by Ryan Ott. It'll bring up a 4th down and 1. 4th and 1 from their own 41. And it's a long 1 yard. It's a full yard and a smidgen more here for Neenah. We have had a touchdown and 3 turnovers. Well, I guess the fumble, I don't know if the fumble on the kickoff would constitute a 3rd turnover. I'm sorry, I believe we've had 4 turnovers already in the football game. I stand corrected. On the 4th down play, Vandermost stopped. He did not get back, barely to the line of scrimmage and certainly well short of the first down. Jeremy Stotts was there first. He got a lot of help from Nathan Fuller and a beautiful job by the Raiders. So the Raiders have turned it over on a kickoff, and on 2 offensive possessions, they have another chance to get this one knotted up, trailing 7-0. They start at the Neenah 41-yard line. Wernick, he has still got it, and he's smashed down for a loss at the 43-yard line. He's going to run the option to the short side, and he never got out of the backfield. He was hit and smashed down. Zach Grutt was among the Neenah Rockets, first to the quarterback. Dylan Schutte in the game at receiver. He's wide to the far side. Wernick wants to pass, and he throws it out. Caught. Thomas Olson at the 37-yard line. That will get about 6 of those yards back and bring up 3rd down and about 7 yards to go.
Brings up 3rd and 7 for Rapid from the Rockets 37.
So Schutte to the near side and Olson to the far side. Back it's Wernick, throws a short pass and incomplete, intended for Logan Wimmy, swinging out of the backfield on that, what has become so popular in all levels of football, that little wheel route. And it's incomplete, so it's going to be 4th down and 7. And again, the offensive team was intact, but now as Stotts and a couple of others come on, here comes the punt team. Lincoln will choose to punt it away here, facing 4th and 7 from the 37-yard line. The Rockets send back Jake Resch. He's standing at his own 10. And Wernick will try to kick it to the pylon here in the near corner, and he's going to kick it into the end zone for a touchback. So with 2 minutes and 26 seconds to go, Neenah will get it back, leading 7-0, and we have just a moment here, and we want to send our very best get well fast wishes to our broadcast partner here, Craig Tim, who had some unexpected health concerns over the course of this week. He's not able to be with us tonight, but Craig, get well, and if you're not able to make it back this year, we'll look forward to another campaign beginning in the fall of 2015. But just get better, Craig. We miss you. Here we go, 1st and 10 for Neenah from their own 20-yard line. Young drops off the short pass to Vandermost. He's got some running room. He's got a 1st down. He's breaking into the secondary all the way out to the 45-yard line before Colton Kuhn knocked him out of bounds. Oh, a simple play that breaks open for 25 yards. It's really, folks, the same play that Lincoln just tried to run on 3rd down a moment ago and didn't quite execute. And that was well executed up the far side by Neenah. Vandermost, nope, it's the quarterback Young, slipping through the middle. and getting into Lincoln territory at the 48-yard line. A quick 7-yard pickup for Young. And so it'll be 2nd and short for Neenah.
2nd and 7, Rockets from the Rockets 48.
Vandermoos has it. He has the first down. He turns the corner to the Lincoln 42-yard line. And they have run a variation of this formation. They've run the shotgun formation every offensive play. They've either had 3 wideouts or 2, and they have run every single play except for that little swing pass to Vandermoos a moment ago. But they've not thrown the ball down the field yet out of this spread formation. They spread the field to run the football, spread out that defense, and so far with a fair amount of success. Elba Zielinski on that inside handoff that produced the touchdown. He has the 40. He's still in bounds, and he is at the 34-yard line.
Jose Elba Zielinski on the carry.
And it'll bring up now. Let's see, 7 quick yards there. So 2nd down and about 2.5 for Neenah. Remember, it is a young player, number 11, Joe Young, at 6 foot but just 155 pounds, that is orchestrating this offense. Young wants to throw. Here's the first downfield throw. It was intended for Jake Resch and thrown well behind him and incomplete. So it'll be a 3rd down now, facing the Rockets of Neenah. Clock is stopped with 24 seconds to go. Vandermoos spun down, but it looks like he is very, very close to the first down. Whoa, I think he's a little short. According to the linesman running from the far side, he would be about 3/4 of a yard short of a first down. It's going to be 4th and short. As the first period ends, Neenah's on top 7-0. And when we come back and start the second period, it will be a big 4th and 1 play. And you're watching Lincoln football on River City's Community Access Media.
Hi, my name is Neenah Rockets, and we do a Halloween Aid Fright for Life benefit every year. This year we are doing it for a little girl named Abby Martz. She's a quadriplegic cerebral palsy child. It will take place on October 26th. Now don't forget that date, from 5 till 9 o'clock, and it's at our home, which is 1820 Gaynor Avenue. It's just down from the roundabout. We have Dance with Pam dancing for us every hour on the hour from 6, 7, and 8 o'clock to Michael Jackson's Thriller. We have 17 stations for all the kids to get candy, and we have a haunted corn maze for all the people that like the Fright for Life. So come on down and join us. Last year we raised $10,000, and this year we want to beat that. So come on out and have some great Halloween fun. Bye!
Second period begins with a crucial 4th and 1 play. Neenah's got it at the Lincoln 33, and they need a little less than a yard to keep the drive alive and get the first down. Rockets are on top, 7-0. Stott steps into the line to blitz fill the hole. It's a quarterback draw, and it looks like it will be a first down as Young takes it to the 31-yard line.
John with the keeper. Brought down by John Server. Play results in a Rockets first down. First and 10 Neenah from the Wisconsin Rapids 31-yard line.
First and 10 for Neenah. Fake to Vandermost, throw, caught at the 20. Down to the 15 and all the way down to the 12-yard line with the first down catch. It's Jake Resch who was taken down. Alex Marg getting the tackle for the Raiders. But it's another Neenah first down, and they're right there outside of the Lincoln 12-yard line. Young's going to keep it. He's got the 10, he's got the 8, and he's hit hard by Stotts and thrown down just short of the 7-yard line.
Second and 5 Neenah from the Red Raider 8.
Boy, Resch, he's got a 20-yard run to get out to that wide side of the playing field in his split-out position. Vandermost has the 5, but he's taken down by Stotts again.
Vandermost with the carry, brought down by Stott. Server.
So here comes a 3rd down and 3 for Neenah. They're up 7-0.
3rd and 5 Neenah.
Early second quarter. Elba Zielinski to the near side. Resch to the far side. Scales at 6'7" in the slot. Do you see him there, number 5? We have a whistle and a timeout called by Lincoln. We'll get a good look at that when we come back. But number 5, who is in the slot, Rodney Scales, is 6'7" and 220. He plays receiver, he backs up the quarterback position, and he's also the punter for this Neenah football team. And in this kind of situation down around the goal line, he's an inviting target just to throw that jump ball type of pass to and throw it up high enough that he alone is able to make the catch. So what will Lincoln do on 3rd down? Will they dial up a blitz and bring pressure, trying to collapse the pocket and make something happen very quickly for a sophomore quarterback? We'll see in just a moment. Rockets are out and at the line of scrimmage. They're all set to go. Third and 3 is the play here. Fake, Young into the middle, deflected away and incomplete. Good job there, and a penalty flag because one of the Rockets gave a poke to one of the Raiders in the end zone. After the play, just a little shove, but one of those little quick two-hand shoves to the shoulder pads, and I think that's going to cost Neenah a personal foul here. So they're going to go from a 4th and 3 at the 5-yard line, which could very easily put them out of field goal range and force a 4th down and 18. This could be the kind of mistake by Neenah that cost them points. The officials are discussing it. My expectation is personal foul Neenah here. They give Stotts the decision. Do you want 4th and 3 or do you want... It's still a post-play foul, so it's going to be 4th down either way. It's a personal foul against Neenah, and rightly so. So that will back it up to the 20-yard line, and here comes the kick team on the field for Neenah. They're going to try a 37-yard field goal. Rob Schmidt, number 68, is their kicker. We've seen him kick off tonight. We've seen him kick that extra point, and here from the near hash marks, he'll try to hook one in from 37 yards away. A little bit of a high snap, but a good strong kick. Oh, did he boom it? And he booms it through. With 9:38 to go.
For Neenah and the Rockets lead 10-0.
Neenah takes the 10-0 lead. We don't see many field goals of that length attempted. That is the longest attempted field goal that I can recall this year that we've seen here in a Raider game. 10-0 Lincoln. Now Schmidt will be the man that boots it away on the kickoff. Despite a turnover-plagued first half, Lincoln's in the football game. It's 10-0 Neenah. Short kick. Fielded by Betcher. Getting to the outside at the 35. He's at the 40. Cuts inside. And a penalty flag flies behind the play at the 34-yard line. And that is not good news. It is likely some type of blocking infraction against Lincoln. It'll probably move them back 10 yards from where that flag is laying at about the 33 or 34-yard line. So the Raiders will get it, and they'll have a 1st and 10, but after that very costly 10-yard mark off back to the 24-yard line.
Red Raiders start off 1st and 10 from their 24.
Wernick pitches it back. Logan Wimmy carrying, hit down at the 26 after a 2-yard pickup. Jacob Brazzi, 6'2", 230-pound linebacker, got out there and took him down after a pickup that gets him 3 yards to the 27-yard line.
Gain of 3 on the play, 2nd and 7, Rapids.
Quick handoff again. It is Logan Wimmy. He has the 31-yard line. 3rd and 4 facing the Raiders. And again, it was that same big, strong linebacker, Jacob Brazzi, that made the stop.
Red Raiders from their 31.
Third down play. Wernick wants to roll out to his right, looks to throw. Brazzi's there. Brazzi's got him and needs help to get him to the turf, but of greater concern is a penalty flag that is on the field at the 25-yard line. And obviously in a position where it is against the Raiders. Neenah got good pressure that time from Brazzi and others to disrupt that play, and the penalty is going to put the Raiders here in a big hole and bring up a 3rd and very long. The Raiders will conclude their regular season play against Fond du Lac. That game is actually just 6 days away. It'll be played on a Thursday night, and we'll wrap up the home campaign here at Southwood County 2000 Field. Mark is all the way back to the 15-yard line. Meanwhile, the first down is a smidgen short of the 35, so we're going to call it 3rd down and 20. Wernick wants to throw a screen, has Betcher in the middle, and that play will get back near the original line of scrimmage, but will be well short of the first down, and so the Raiders will punt it away.
Tackle by Kraus. 4th and 11, Red Raiders.
Raiders had 2 possessions in the Neenah end of the field in the first quarter and had a chance to get on the board. They turned it over both times, and now they're struggling offensively here as we move into the middle sections of the second quarter. Wernick with big pressure coming, gets it away. Almost had to short leg it because there was so much pressure on him. He did a magnificent job to get that football into the Neenah end of the field and get it all the way down to the 44-yard line. I thought for a moment that one might be blocked. Neenah has that 10-0 lead with exactly 7 minutes to play here in the first half. Vandermoos cuts inside, 45-50. Nice open field tackle. And Jeremy Stott's got an arm on him. And that was what slowed him down enough to get a little help. Excuse me, to get a little help from Cody Kodrowski to get Vandermoos to the field. Second and about 3 for the Rockets. Ooh, low snap. Vandermoos breaks one tackle, and he is to the line of scrimmage and no more. A good job by the Raider defense there, swarming to the ball carrier. Nathan Vandermoos. So 3rd and 4 after that tackle for a loss.
3rd and 3, Neenah from the Red Raiders 49.
Raiders show blitz, they do. Neenah's able to break it free and get the first down at the 43 as Vandermoos carries it. The pressure put a lot of heat on, but Vandermoos was able to slip past the oncoming defenders and get into the secondary for the first down at the 43-yard line. Fake, slot to Resch. Resch breaking into the open. He's at the 20, he's at the 10, he is diving, touchdown.
Pass complete to Jake Resch, the run, good for a Rockets. Touchdown, 43 yards.
So with 4:59 to go in the second quarter, Young hits Resch literally on the run, on the slant. He breaks it up the center of the field and scores on the 43-yard touchdown pass that makes it 16-0 in favor of Lincoln. Excuse me, of Neenah over the Lincoln Red Raiders. Schmidt's point after, ooh, botched snap. Holder Resch is in trouble, and down he goes. Stotts the first there along with Isaac Bauer. So the score remains Neenah 16 and Lincoln nothing with 4:59 to go here in the second quarter. Schmidt will kick it away. You've got Logan Wimmy and Logan Betcher who are back deep at their own 6-yard line to receive this kickoff. Bounding kick is covered at the 25-yard line. And that's where Lincoln will take over. Looking for some momentum and some points before halftime. A great way to take the ball down and get some points here, and then you're excited about coming out and starting this second half tonight. But right now, Neenah's on top 16-0. Inside handoff, and still battling in there. Well, that running back got hit right away. Logan Wimmy got hit right away, and then Wernicke, keeping the football and getting to the 26-yard line for a yard. Well, there was some popping going on that play though inside. I think both the fake man and Wernicke got hit, and hit hard. Option. Betcher down the sideline. First down. No, he's going to be a little bit short of that.
Logan Betcher with the carry.
They will mark him out of bounds. The 31-yard line. Or is it going to be the 30? Yeah, closer to the 30. So he stepped out of bounds at the 30, which brings up a 3rd down and 5. Wernicke to throw in the slot for Olson, and he was unable to bring that one in, and so it'll be 4th down for for Lincoln at their own 30-yard line, and they'll bring the punt team on with 4 minutes and 15 seconds to go. Oh, fumbled snap. Wernicke's in trouble. And Neenah's going to get the football. Jason Wernick got back on it at the 16-yard line, but it has the same effect as a turnover as they turn it over on downs at their own 16-yard line. Remember the last time that Lincoln punted, we thought it might be blocked. There was heavy pressure on Wernick, and with the low snap, the pressure was there again that time, and man. So here's Young. Oh, look at this play defensively. It's 41, Mike Weinfurter, who gets into the backfield and makes the tackle for a huge loss. Vandermoos, tackled all the way back at the 20-yard line for a 4-yard loss. Great penetration that time by Weinfurter and sending the Rockets back and creating a second down and long. It's Young to keep it this time. 15 and taken down there. So getting back the first down loss yardage, but that's it. So third down and long will face the Rockets here coming out of the turnover. Third and almost a full 10. They need to get down about just inside of the 6-yard line to get the first down. We are under 3 minutes for the half. Resch to the far side. Cut the touchdown pass a moment ago. Young with the quick play fake, heavy pressure, throws it out for Resch, jump ball, and incomplete and almost intercepted in that far corner. Ethan Mercer was back there for the Raiders, and he went up with Resch and battled him for the football. Neither one got it, and that is an incompleted pass and brings up 4th and long. Rockets will attempt another field goal. This one will be from 32 yards away. Remember, Rob Schmidt has already hit a 37-yarder, and now he will be attempting a 32-yarder. Booms it, and it's no good. Looked like that one was wide to the left. So after the turnover, the Raiders do a great job to keep the Rockets off the scoreboard. And again, with 2:23 and 3 timeouts, they've got a chance to grasp the momentum before halftime. And that would be huge, huge at this point. After a turnover played first half, the Raiders could feel like they were in the game at halftime if they could score here. But they're going to start 80 yards away. Options. Comes to Betcher again. Betcher's got good running room. Look at him go up the 40-yard line. And now that's the way to start the drive with the 20-yard run on the option. Remember that the clock will stop as they move the chains. The clock will stop. The clock will stop as they move the chains on first down. From the 40, 1st and 10 for Lincoln. Wernick on the pitch, ball's on the ground. Oh my, it looks like Brazzi got it for Neenah. It looked like the Raider tried to pick it up instead of fall on it, and Brazzi, the linebacker, beat him to the football. It's another Lincoln turnover. And I believe now that that is 5 turnovers in the half for the Raiders. Oh my. So now with exactly 2 minutes to go, Neenah has it at the Lincoln 36, and they are carrying a 16-0 lead. Young, short to Vandermost. 35, cutting inside 30, still on his feet, cutting back again and breaking tackles at the 25, and he pushes to the 23-yard line. First down, Neenah. A minute 47 for the first half. Ball is marked at the 23-yard line.
First down, first and 10 from the Rapids. 24.
Rush to the far side. Elba Zielinski to the near side. Young on a low snap, picks it up, feeling pressure. He's going to throw to the end zone, way overthrown for Elba Zielinski with a minute 26 to go. And there's an example of where that low snap disrupted the timing of the play from the very start. And I think that Young was just throwing that one away. Just throwing it away. And saying, okay, we'll go 2nd and 10. Neenah has 2 timeouts left. Neenah floods 4 receivers, no tight end. Young wants to throw one out the flat, and it's behind his intended receiver, Noah Black. And so it's 3rd and 10.
Third and 10 is Neenah from the Rapids 24.
Third and long. Big pressure, short throw on the screen to the 20, the 15, the 10, the 5 to the pylon. Touchdown, Neenah, on a 3rd and 10 play. Now there's a whistle. What's this? There's a penalty flag at the 18-yard line. This one is going to come back. The screen pass on 3rd and 10 went for the touchdown, but Neenah will be guilty of a clip or a hold or some type of infraction here that will take the points off of the board and bring up a 3rd down now and 16 yards to go. Minute 12. One would think with the 6th, when the timeout, yep, Neenah's going to call a timeout.
Timeout.
With a minute 12 to go in the half. They've hit a 37-yard field goal, so they probably, if they can pick up somewhere in the neighborhood of 7-8 yards, they could possibly attempt a field goal. Or they might try to run 2 plays to get the yardage that they need here. Big crowd with us at the Southwood County 2000 field. The homecoming court will be announced here at halftime. The marching band will play as well. And before the game, the latest inductees in the Lincoln High School Athletic Hall of Fame were announced. So it's a big night. Third down. First down comes at the 14-yard line. So for all intents and purposes, it's a 3rd down here and 15. Young wants to step forward, throw to the near corner. Resch is out there, and they were battling. There's a penalty marker down, and the Neenah player is reacting in such a way that he believes it's against the Lincoln defender. But they were battling in such a fashion it could go either way here. Let's see what the call is. It's a big call because the interference penalty would likely give Neenah a 1st down. I think it's a 15-yard penalty. It is a pass interference call. Oh, they're going both ways. That's a good call because they were battling and they both were interfering with the other. You rarely on any level see that call, but it was made and it was the right call in that circumstance. So with 1:06 for the half and the marching band taking its place along the far side for the halftime show, we'll do it all over again. 3rd and 15. And I'm not sure what's the delay in regards to getting that ball marked ready for play, but the official still stands over it at the 28-yard line. Third down, almost 15. Another low snap between the legs of Young. Busted play, trying to get free. At the 30, he launches it in the middle of the field. Jump ball. Ball's on the turf and incomplete. What a play there as Young had to gather that ball in. He got himself in an opportunity where he could throw it into the end zone, but it was nicely defended by the Raiders. So it's 4th and 14. And it looks like Neenah will run a play. They are outside of field goal range with 54 seconds to go. Resch is a favorite target, wide to the far side of the playing field. Good snap this time, but pressure. And Young is on his wrong side to throw it downfield, and Stotts will sack him at the 35-yard line. And a beautiful job there by the Raider defense. Neenah getting the ball in the Raider end of the field, and they hold them right there. It remains 16-0 Neenah, and still a little bit of time for the Raiders. 43 seconds and 3 timeouts, starting from their own 35. To pass, steps up, long down the far side, overthrowing Olsen at around the 30-yard line. The Rockets had Olsen double covered. That's been an effective combination, Wernick to Olsen this year. Other than the one 6-yard gain earlier, they've had trouble connecting tonight. So 37 seconds left in the half. Option Wernick will keep, tries to cut back against the grain, and a penalty flag flies. And it will be against the Raiders.
Flag on the play. Holding on the Red Raiders, 10-yard penalty.
So a holding call will back it up all the way to the 19-yard line. And we will go now from what was a 2nd down and 10 to a 2nd down and 25 yards to go. But Raiders have to get all the way out to the 45 to get a 1st down. Wernick has it at the 30. He cuts back and goes to the 32-yard line. The first half is over. The Neenah Rockets are on top of the Raiders at homecoming by a 16-0 count. And we will have the second half of this football game after a short timeout on River City's Community Access Media.
Our next selection features another classic rock hit, this time from 1977, and written by the band Kansas. Rock out to this next song as the band plays Carry On by Wayward Son. co-wrote this next song, which was released as a single in 1968. Here is their hit song, Jumpin' Jack Flash. simply call it the Hay Song. And now, the moment you have all been waiting for, the introduction of the 2014 Lincoln High School Homecoming King and Queen and their court. Our first couple was nominated by National Honor Society and by Orchestra. Please welcome Miss Beth Borski and Mr. Lucas Burdick. dominated by girls cross country, Miss Neenah Rockets, and escorted by Mr. Nick Camo, dominated by the Red Raider Marching Band. We present your 2014 Homecoming King and Queen. Now let the traditions continue. We ask that all loyal Red Raider fans stand and join in raising the spirit of homecoming with the Lincoln High School fight song, Go Red Raiders!
You had the opportunity to enjoy some of the halftime activities that we did. The Red Raider Marching Band and the Homecoming Court being introduced. One of the interesting things that happened in the midst of that is the red moon that we've been having this week quickly rose next to the water tower that is just off to our left here. And it's already disappeared behind some cloud cover. So it came out and appeared ever so briefly and now has been swallowed up by the nighttime sky again. Well, the Raiders really want to improve on that first half. It was one turnover after another. It literally started on the first play of the game, and they find themselves in a 16-0 hole as we begin the second half of play. And they're looking for something positive to happen here in the opening possessions of this second half and to try to get back in the game and get some momentum going. Because it's been a difficult night. It's not that they have been so outplayed by Neenah. It's just that those turnovers have really been a huge, huge factor in the football game. So the Raiders will kick it off. Neenah to get the football with that 16-point advantage that starts this half. Whistle, I think that the kickoff team was offside. So we'll back it up and do it again. Stotts has the man who's returning the kick at the 33-yard line.
Albert Gillespie on the return, brought down by Stotts.
So Neenah starts there at their own 31-yard line.
Reminder, late in the third quarter or fourth quarter will announce our fan of the game winner.
This is the offensive formation that we've seen throughout the night. Whoa, bad snap. Young chases it, falls on it at the 10-yard line with Alex Marg in hot pursuit. Now that's the play. make the connection here with me. In the first half on the opening kickoff, Neenah kicked off. It was a short kick. Two Raiders collided and muffed the kickoff. Neenah got it. Bang, they got on the scoreboard on the very first play after that. Can this be the play that turns the half in the Raiders' favor? First snap is a bad snap. Folks, the first down's up here at the 43-yard line, and Neenah's got it back at the 10. This is a second down and 33 yards to go. Vandermoos spinning in the middle and getting a good gain out across the 20 to the 23-yard line. But it's still third down and very, very long. Third down and almost 20 yards to go. So let's see if the Raider defense can get Neenah off the field and get some good field position to start this half. Pressure off the edge. They want to throw the screen to Vandermoos. He's at the 33, and he's taken down by Jeremy Stotson. Folks, if it feels like I'm saying his name over and over and over again, it's because I am. The senior linebacker has had a very active and productive night. He's been all over the field making tackles on both special teams and on defense. So the Raiders have their stop, and they're going to drop Isaac Bauer back to this 35-yard line to receive this kick. Long snap count here. Oh, this man on the near side left early. I see no flag. Good pressure from the Raiders. And a flag flies late. The punter, Jose Alba Zielinski, was run into by Alex Marg. A penalty flag is down.
Flag on the punt.
Let's see if it is a penalty that results in a first down here for Neenah, which would be crushing for the Raiders, who had such an outstanding defensive series. Okay, it's a 5-yard running into the kicker call, which would not give Neenah the first down. So they're going to take the result of the play, which will give Lincoln a 1st and 10 at their 34-yard. That's huge, folks. If you put them back on the field there and give them a 1st and 10, that's just a crushing way to start the half. So Lincoln gets the football from their own 34. Jason Wernick at quarterback with Betcher and Wimmy behind him. The pitch is to Betcher. The 40-yard line. Nice carry of about 6 yards on first down, and you'll take that all night, 6 yards on first down. But the Raiders need to get some points on that board, string together some first downs here. They've been held off of the scoreboard so far. The pitch is to Betcher, looking for a cutback lane. Fights very near the first down at the 44-yard line. We'll see if he's got it or not. They are marking it about a yard short. So third and very short here for Lincoln. I would expect here some option opportunity for Wernick. He brings his two receivers to the near or wide side of the football field. Look at Neenah jump up into the line. It's a draw play, and it breaks for a first down and more. It's Betcher squirting through to midfield and getting Lincoln the first down.
Brought down by Malik Travis. First down Rapids from the 50.
Again, Neenah shows a blitz, and Wernick's in trouble. His arm was hit, but Olson's got it. And he's got a first down at the Neenah 39. And Jason Wernick stung by that hit. Bursting through, Jacob Brazzi. Remember, he's a big kid. He's 6'2", and he packs a wallop at 230. He came clean, and he got a hit on Wernick, who took the hit, completed the pass to Olson for the first down, but I think it stung Jason just a little bit. So back-to-back first downs for the Raiders. Wernick still has it, 35, 30, another first down. This time to the 28-yard line, and that's 3 plays, 3 first downs. And this is the most successful Raider possession since their very first of the night. Betcher has a block, cutting inside of the 25 and down to the 22-yard line. That's a quick pickup of about 6 yards.
Gain of 6 on the play. 2nd and 4.
Wernick sets up in the pocket for Olson. He's got it, and it looks like another Raider first down. Their 4th of the drive. They move the chains again, and it's at the 17-yard line where they will set up with their 1st and 10. Well, this is the way that they had hoped that the half would start, with the defensive 3 and out, and now a successful offensive possession, but they're going to need some points out of this drive. We're already nearly halfway through the 3rd. 16-0 Neenah. Wernick got a misdirection. It's Schutte running it. Can he get the corner? He's got the 15, and he's dragged down at about the 12 or 11-yard line. 20. Austin Glinsky, not 16. Schutte. Glinsky carrying on the inside reverse, and he gets about, well, we're going to give him 6 yards on that, to almost the 11-yard line. 2nd and about 4 again. The pitch is to Betcher, looking for a seam. He's got it, and he's inside of the 10, and he's all the way down to about the 7-yard line. Looks like a first down. They haven't signaled to move the chains yet. That would make it a 1st and goal, but as I look down there it is, 1st and goal for Lincoln. Clock rolls under 6 minutes for this 3rd period. Number 20, Austin Glinsky to the far side, Olson to the near side. Wernick options. He comes to Wimmy. Diving inside of the 5 to the 3-yard line. Bring up a 2nd and goal. And a whistle, and one of the Neenah players is injured right at the goal line. Now he's up and trotting towards his own bench. Adam First senior defensive back. No. I didn't know a timeout was called. The managers are in the Lincoln huddle with water, and the Rockets are lined up defensively and ready to go. I'm not sure they were due to go out there then, but no timeout called, just a stoppage for the injury. So 2nd and goal, just inside the 4-yard line for Lincoln. Trying to knock that 0 off of the scoreboard once and for all. Wernick still has it. That Pyle is driving for the goal line, and he's down at about the 1-yard line and
Wernick with the keeper.
Bent back. 3rd and goal. Right at the 1. 3rd and goal. Neenah 16 and Lincoln nothing.
3rd and goal, Rapids from the Neenah 1-yard line.
It would not be surprising to see some type of keeper by Wernick again. Wimmy's 28, Betcher is 30. Option play, Wernick steps in for the touchdown. That makes it 16-6. So you almost have to go for 2, because if you are successful, you can make it a 1-possession game. You can score 2 touchdowns and 2 double extra points and tie the football game. So you go for the 2-point conversion here, and Jason Wernick looking for the 3-yard play that'll get him 2 points. 16-6 after a nice drive that went 66 yards. Very efficient, very consistent offensive possession for the Raiders. They're now looking to increase their momentum by getting this 2-point conversion. Glinsky wants to throw, throws it short to Betcher, to the pylon, diving, he's got it. Boy, that's a nice effort there by Logan Betcher. He's a quick running back, and he had to use that speed and dive to that pylon in the near corner, and he got there to cut the Neenah lead in half. It is 16-8 Neenah with 4 minutes and 19 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. And there's a lot of let's goes and slapping on the shoulder pads along the near sidelines, because the momentum is there on the near or home sidelines for the Lincoln Raiders. Now they'll kick it away, looking for another good defensive possession. And again, it was our analysis in that first half that it's not that Neenah so grossly outplayed Lincoln. That wasn't the case at all. It was the turnovers. It was the penalties. There were a lot of things that contributed to that 16-point deficit at halftime. But now it's 16-8, and Lincoln is kicking it away. Short kick is fielded at the 35, 40, 45-yard line. So Neenah will start with good field position. Remember, their last possession, they found themselves in a quick hole when the snap was over the head of the quarterback, and it was a huge loss on 1st down. That it sets the tone for the drive. It set the tone for the half so far. 4:13 to go, and it's the third period. Young hands it off. Good job inside by the Raiders, swarming around the ball carrier, who I think is Vandermoos under there. There he is, coming out of there. They'll give him 5 on first down. It's second down and an equal amount. Play clock quickly elapsing. Vandermoos again. First down, Raider 41, and a big hit by Cody Kudrowski there. First down on the 9-yard pickup. Moves the chains for Neenah. Looking for the quick hitter to the far side, incomplete. Noah Black was the intended receiver, but that ball was well in front of him. Looked like Young just rushed that play a little bit. I think he had time to set his feet and complete that quick hitter. Remember, he's a sophomore, and he's run this offense all night long. He's got 16 points up on the board. And a 2nd and 10 for Neenah. Vandermoos hit from behind and taken down after a 5-yard pickup.
Vandermoos on the carry, brought down by Rapid Alex Mark.
Alex Mark, the linebacker, number 15, made the tackle. So here's a fairly significant play. It's late in the third quarter, and Neenah's looking at a 3rd down and 5. They get the first down, and they're moving towards field goal territory. So this is a big, big play for the Raider defense. 3rd and 5, trying to get Neenah off of the field again. Look at them flood the near side with 3 receivers. Another to the far side. Option play by Young. Slips a would-be tackler. Going for the sticks. He's got the first down. He's got more as he goes to the 23. Well, they flooded the near side with all of those receivers, and they run the option to the far side, and it was a wide open field for Young. And he takes it all the way down to the 22-yard line. That's a big play right there.
Ball on the Red Raiders 22.
Vandermoos sifting through the middle, gets to the 17-yard line.
Tackle by Stott.
5 yards on first down. And after what was a rather long first half, this third quarter is clipped by. We are in the final minute and a half. Vandermoos inside of the 20. He's got the 19-yard line, but that will be 2 yards short of a first down. 3rd and short. It is 16-8 in favor of Neenah.
3rd and 3, Rockets.
Actually looks, as I look at the chain gang along the far side, looks more like a 3rd and 3. Now they load up the formation with men in the backfield. Only one man split out on 3rd down. And the quarterback, Young, throws deep in the middle. It's caught for a touchdown. Caught for a touchdown by Greg Lenhart.
Jump pass to Greg Lenhart.
Tight end Greg Lenhart with 22 seconds to go, 3rd quarter. That's a sophomore to a sophomore, fans. And it gives Neenah the 22-8 edge. Schmidt to attempt the extra point. High snap, but they pull it down and kick it through. And Neenah is back on top now by 15 at 23-8.
Okay, boys.
Remember, the Raiders play their final game 6 nights from now. Next Thursday night, that's the 16th of October. Fond du Lac will be here.
What do you guys do?
How quickly this 2014 football season has gone by. Fielded at the 30. Raiders try to pop it through the middle. It's a good return to the 44-yard line. Bringing it back is number 24. That's Ryan Potter, the backup halfback.
Early in the 4th quarter, we'll announce our fan of the game. Once again, fan of the game sponsored by CentralWisconsinSports.net, Rocky Rococo's, Subway on 8th Street South, and Sweet Garrett. Fan of the game goes out to a loyal Red Raider follower each home game during the football season.
A lot of them never use them, because they don't go to games. They just gave me, I think they sent him to us.
Wernick on the option, tucks it in the belly of Betcher, breaking free. He's at the 40, he's at the 30, he's inside of the 25-yard line.
Logan Betcher on the run, brought down by Jump. Good for a Rapids first down, 1st and 10. From the Rockets' 24-yard line.
A 31-yard carry by Logan Betcher immediately has the Raiders threatening here as the 3rd quarter ends. After 3, it's Neenah 23 and Lincoln 8. We'll switch ends and continue with more Lincoln football on River City's Community Access Media.
I was born and raised in this area, and I think that the Wisconsin Rapids area is just a tremendous place to live. It's provided so many opportunities for myself and my family that I believe it's our responsibility to give back to that community and to make sure that that community is vibrant and exciting for our children in the future. So I encourage you to do the same and give to the United Way campaign. It's easy to do. Contact United Way via telephone, via their webpage, or via Facebook.
Raiders have it with the 1st and 10 at the Neenah 25-yard line after that 31-yard Logan Betcher burst. They're trying to score on consecutive possessions and put the heat on Neenah again. Wernick looking for Olsen, lobs it to the corner, he's open, he's got it. Olson was wide open, and he made a beautiful catch for the touchdown. Wiernick to Olson makes it 23-14, and we are one play into the fourth quarter. That was a beautiful adjustment to the ball by Thomas Olson. It was thrown to his left shoulder, so he had to turn back behind him. And he had to keep his feet in bounds in that back corner, and he just had a lot that he had to be concerned with. The Raiders here now will just go ahead and get the 1-point conversion. It's 23-15. They're back within 8, back to a 1-possession game, and all of the fourth quarter to go.
50-50 winner, red ticket. You're going home tonight with $186. Winning ticket, 381-685. 50-50 winner, 381-685.
So Wiernick has a passing touchdown. He has a rushing touchdown. 23-15. Neenah. Lincoln ready to kick it away here.
381-685. Red ticket, 381-685.
Line drive kick that bounced the 25. Brazzi struggles to pick it up, and then the big linebacker is hurled back by a host of Raiders, including Preston Witt, Jeremy Stott, and others. So Neenah will start at their 26-yard line. Neither team has used a timeout here in the half.
Half here and half there.
Vandermoss steps inside of one would-be tackler, but then is slapped to the turf by Mike Weinfurter.
On the run, brought down by Weinfurter.
28-yard line, just a 2-yard pickup. Second down and 8 for Neenah.
From there, 28.
Here's a blitz. Young's in trouble. Throws off the hand of the intended receiver. Wow, there's big pressure there from the start. Young stepped away from one rusher, immediately had another in his face, and he tried to get it out in the flat, but it's incomplete, and here's 3rd and 8. This is a huge play because we have 11 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Neenah's on top 23-15. Lincoln has the momentum. They scored their last 2 offensive possessions, and they are looking to get Neenah off the field right here, right now. Low snap, Young picks it up, rolls right, looks, throws middle, caught, and intercepted! It's intercepted by Alex Marg. Off the receiver's hands into Marg's hands, and the Raiders get a huge turnover at the 32-yard line, and now are looking to get the tying scores. It looked like that was going to be a heartbreaking first down catch, but the receiver could not hang on to it, and it popped right into the hands of Alex Marg. Huge turnover. And the Raider crowd is energized. The Raider bench is energized. 23-15, Neenah. Draw play for Wiernick, stepping forward after getting the snap and going to the 26-yard line. That's 6 yards on, well, the most simple play you can run, a quarterback sneak. Or it wasn't a draw because he didn't drop back. He took the snap, he went forward with it, right behind his center. 2nd down and 4. Wiernick still has it. He's got a 1st down at the 20. He's got the 15. Breaking free to the 10. He's at the 5 and down at the 1. Well, this has been the Kevin Wiernick drive. Excuse me, the Jason Wiernick drive. Ball's just inside the 2 with a 1st and goal. 10 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. 23-15 in favor of Neenah, but Lincoln with Wiernick on the quarterback keeper. Short of the touchdown. He did pick up a majority of that 2 yards, but he's still short. Quick huddle by the Raiders. They want to get right back to the line. And another keeper by Wiernick, and he's got the touchdown. It's 23-21, Neenah, and Lincoln will look to a 2-point conversion here to tie the football game. Jason Wiernick with 4 runs on the drive to get the Lincoln touchdown after the turnover, the Marg interception. So they'll look to tie it right here, but regardless of what happens on this conversion attempt, we're going to have quite the finish. 9:25 to go. Clock will not run on this conversion play. Wiernick looking to throw, in trouble, running, hit from behind, throws, incomplete at the goal line. So Neenah will maintain the lead, but it's now 23-21.
Neenah 23, Rapids 21.
Lincoln 3 for 3 on offensive possessions in the 2nd half. They've had it 3 times, and they have scored a touchdown each and every time.
Fan of the game. Fan of the game sponsored by CentralWisconsinSports.net. Rocky Rococo, Subway on 8th Street South, and Sweet Garrett. Today's fan of the game, a loyal Red Raider football follower, Bobby Dobrock. Come up to the booth.
End over end to the 32. Fielded up the middle of the 41-yard line. Jacob Enns, a linebacker for Neenah, fielded that kick. Well, we'll see what happens now. Neenah up by 2. Vandermoss falls down in the backfield. He's covered up for a 2-yard loss. You know, you look back just a few minutes ago with 22 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. Young hit Leinhart. on a touchdown pass that made it 23-8, and you wondered at that time if it would take the wind out of the sails of the Raiders, who had battled back from 16-0 down to 16-8, and then Neenah got that drop. But man, have the Raiders responded in scoring 13 unanswered since that point in time, and now they're right in there. Big rush coming, oh, and in and out of the hands of Ethan Mercer at the 48-yard line. The pass was thrown behind the would-be receiver, and Mercer had a shot at it, but it whistled off of his arms and fell incomplete. But look at here, it's 3rd down and 12, and Neenah's only had the ball for 23 seconds. Lincoln's got a chance to get him off the field again and have a chance at taking the lead for the first time in the football game. Young in the pocket, has time, rolling right, heaves it long down the field for Alba Zielinski, and it's incomplete. Coverage by Ethan Mercer at the 20-yard line.
Just pass broken up by Ethan Mercer. 4th and 12, Rockets from their 39.
And a 3 and out. And boy, the Raiders are in firm control of the football game. They're not in firm control of the scoreboard. They're still down 23-21. But offensively, defensively, special teams, they have seized control of the football game, and they're going to get the football back with 8.5 minutes to go. Can they get the lead? Oh, that was a weak snap. Big pressure, and they may have gotten a hand on it. It'll bound and be downed at the 35-yard line. So here comes Jason Wernick and that offensive team out. Good field position at their own 35, and the senior Stotts on the bench exhorting the Raider faithful on the near side to make lots and lots of noise. What a gratifying victory this would be for the Raiders. Break a long losing streak, get a come-from-behind win, but it's not accomplished yet. They are down by 2, but they have the momentum and they have the football. Betcher, thrown down at the 39-yard line after a yard. That's been a successful play tonight for the Raiders, getting Betcher on the edge, but not there. 2nd and 9. Right up the middle, it's Wimmy this time. He's got the 44-yard line. 3rd down and 5 for Lincoln. Wernick keeps it. 1st down at midfield, 45, into the open at the 40, bursting through to the 33-yard line. Huge play on 3rd and 5. Wernick on the keeper.
First and 10, Red Raiders from the Rockets 33.
And a fresh set of downs for the Raiders as we roll under 7 minutes to play, 4th quarter. There's that quarterback keeper. Wernick close to the 30-yard line. That'll give him 3 yards. And you would think that this Neenah defense would be keying on Jason Wernick because he has been the most potent force on this offense, running for 2 touchdowns and throwing for a 3rd. And it is his running game in the second half that has really ignited the Raider offense. Second down, and we're going to call it 7 from the Neenah 30-yard line. Wernick's looking for Olson, throws it up high. Olson out to get it incomplete. And you heard the excitement of the crowd, and then it come out of them as that pass was a little bit to the inside, and Olson just could not get back to it. 3rd down and 7. This is most certainly 2-down territory unless there would be a big penalty or loss of yardage on this play. Timeout called by Wernick. So he got up to the line and he saw a little bit different look defensively and thought it better to call the timeout and make sure that the play call was exactly what they needed. This is a huge play call. It's 3rd and 7. And we are now at 5:53 to go, 4th period. Neenah 23 and Lincoln 21. That's the Lincoln huddle. Down in the midst of that is head coach Tony Biolo, and he's talking with the entire offensive unit about the play selection here and getting this first down. Play call has been made. Olson to the near side. Glinski in the slot. Wernick keeps 25, fighting. And near the first down. We'll see as they set it up. They take a look. And they call a timeout to get the sticks in and measure. The worst it will be is 4th down and less than a yard. The best it will be is a Lincoln first down at the Neenah 24. Marching for the go-ahead score. Remember, Neenah controlled the first half, led it 16-0. But Lincoln has rebounded and had a strong second half. They've scored 13 unanswered, and it's 23-21. A long peak and a first down. And it's been in this second half, and in particular this 4th quarter, this is the loudest we have heard the Raider faithful all season long. Some tough early losses. But tonight, this second half has been among the best football that they've played. 1st and 10 at the 24. Vetcher has the 20-yard line. Metlock making the stop, but it's a crisp. Oh, they're going to give him 3 because that ball is still short of the 20-yard line. Vetcher gets the 3-yard pickup, 2nd down. Option play, Wernick pitches Wimmy, trying to get to the edge. And he dives for a couple of yards to the 18. That was the quarterback of the Neenah Rockets, number 11, Joe Young, who pushed him out of bounds and contained the edge that time. They mark it back actually at the 19, 3rd and 6. So a moment ago, Lincoln converted a 3rd and 7. Now they look at a 3rd and 6. They're down by 2, and we are under 4.5 minutes for the 4th quarter. And a flag. And it's going to be a 5-yard penalty against the Raiders. So what was 3rd down and 6 will become 3rd and 11 after this mark-off. And illegal motion is the call against the Raiders. So 3rd down and 11 for the 1st down. Raiders driving for what would be a go-ahead score. Olson wide to the near side. Will they try to isolate him against Resch? They will. Wernick's going in the middle, though, for Olson out there, and he can't pull it in at the back of the end zone. He made an inside move on Resch, came down the near hashes. And I don't know if he would have been able to stay inbounds and make the catch. It was a valiant effort. But now it's 4th and 11. 3 minutes, 44 seconds to go. And Lincoln has got to get it down inside of the 14-yard line for a 1st down. Neenah leads at 23-21, and Lincoln will take a timeout to talk over what is a huge, huge play and a huge, huge play call in the football game. Lots of things to mull over as you look at that Raider huddle. Their play call, which is, do they try to get Wernick on the edge and give him an option with Betcher, or even a run-pass option? Will they try to isolate Olson and get the ball to him? If you're Neenah, do you bring pressure? Do you blitz and try to disrupt the timing of the play? So many important play calls going on in the two huddles right now. Remember that Lincoln on this drive has used up 2 timeouts. So they only have 1 remaining, that if they are not successful here in getting the 1st down, we are under 4 minutes to go, and Lincoln would only have 1 chance to stop the clock if Neenah gets the ball back. So this is the play of the game right here. Olson is 82. He is to the far right of your screen. Glinsky's in the slot. Betcher and Wimmy behind Wernick. Looking for Olson. Wernick now tucks it down. Will throw again. Out for Olson. Jump ball. He's got it! Lincoln's on top, 27-23, after the second 24-yard touchdown pass of the night from Wernick to Olson. And you got to applaud both of those kids on that play, because Wernick was so patient. He looked to Olson. It wasn't initially there. And so what he did is he tucked it down. He thought about running, but then he picked that arm back up, and he threw it to where Olson had a chance to make a play. And for the second time tonight, Olson made a wonderful adjustment to the football and made the catch right at the pylon for the touchdown. And it's now 27-23 in favor of Lincoln, who will try for 2 here and look to push their advantage to 6 points, because Neenah will have 3.5 minutes and 3 timeouts to put together a drive of their own. Wernick tucks it under. He's hit, but he brushes off that would-be tackler. He goes to the corner for 2. What a night for Jason Wernick, huh? He has 2 touchdowns rushing, 2 touchdowns throwing. Kick in a 2-point conversion run for good measure. And he's limping on the near sideline, fans. He's limping and he's holding his right lower leg on the Raider bench. But now this game, after the stout-hearted performance by Wernick, lies in the hands of the Raider defense. Neenah huddling on the far side. They have not taken the field yet to receive this kick.
I used to say about the roll-up, but I haven't seen it for a long time.
That kick will bound, down, it stays in! It stays in! And Neenah is forced to cover it at the 8-yard line. They and a lot of fans thought that ball was going to kick out of bounds, but instead it kicked to the right. It stayed inbounds, and it goes out of bounds at the 8, and things could not have turned out better for the Raiders than that, with 3:33 to go.
Rockets are down at the 6-yard line where they start off 1st and 10.
Vandermas gets in the open field. He's at the 20, 25, to nearly the 30-yard line before he is taken down. Wow. Quickly, a 21-yard carry. And what a finish we're going to have in this one.
First down for the Rockets, 1st and 10 from their 29.
Option with Young, hit, fighting, but he's taken down well behind the line of scrimmage.
Young on the keeper, tackle for a loss of 2.
Second down and 12 facing Neenah. We're at 2:35 for the 4th quarter. Low snap. Vandermas gets the swing pass, and he's not going to make the 25. He's going to be pushed. Oh, and a late flag. What's this? A late flag, much to the chagrin of the Raider faithful. And is there a second penalty here? The referee has thrown his hat. There was the initial penalty, and then there may have been a protesting of that initial penalty that drew a second penalty. Let's see now. Let's get it all sorted out and see where this football is and what the down and distance is with 2:24 to go. Lincoln 29 and Neenah 23.
First down, that's first set.
You hear the boos cascading from the west sidelines. The penalty gives Neenah a first down at the 40-yard line. It's a personal foul against Lincoln.
First and 10 at the 41.
Young rolling, throwing along. Alba Zielinski catches it at the 25.
Jumps pass to Alba Zielinski, good for a Rocket first down. Takes the ball down to the Rapids.
34 yards. I thought he was going to run, fans. He had a lot of space along that far side. I thought he was going to tuck it down and run. But he threw it for Alba Zielinski, and it's a 34-yard pickup. Vandermas gets to the 20-yard line before he is taken down. We'll give him 4 yards on the pickup. A minute 56 to go. All 3 timeouts left for Neenah, just 1 left for Lincoln in what will be the tightest football game that we've seen here at the Southwood County 2000 field. Listen to them stomp their feet for the Raider defense. Second and 6, throwing, pump faking to the corner for Resch. He's out there. He caught it in the back corner for a touchdown. Man, after the penalty, that was fast. 2 plays to cover the 59 yards. Excuse me, 3 plays to cover the 59 yards. The last being the 20-yard completion from Young to Resch that makes it 29 to 29. So we are tied, and it will be the conversion that would give Neenah a potential lead. And remember, Tom, I don't know if you can swing here to the 43-yard line, but this is paramount. Jason Wernick, who is the quarterback, is still trying to walk off an injury that he suffered. Number 4, bending over right here at the 42. There you go. That's Jason Wernick. He is the Rapids quarterback, and he's still stung on his lower right leg from the 2-point conversion, and the Raiders are going to need him regardless whether it's tied or they're down 1. Schmidt for the extra point. Flags fly. Offside, Lincoln. 29-29. And the Raiders are not strangers, fans, to overtime games this year. They lost one up at Wausau East. They lost one in Oshkosh. I believe it was the second game to West. So they've had 2 heartbreaking losses in overtime. And here they're either going to be tied or down 1 with a minute 27 to go. Rob Schmidt, number 68, looking to add on. High snap, kick. It's good. He got it inside of the left upright.
And the extra point is good.
So with a minute 7 seconds to go, Neenah will kick off. Lincoln will get the football. They'll have 1 timeout. But of great concern is how fit is Jason Wernick. We're watching him on the Raiders sideline. He's putting his helmet on. He's going to be in there, but he will be hurting as he takes the field here after this kickoff. Short kick. Field at the 25. Here comes Betcher looking for a seam. He's got the 35 and a flag. And I think they're going to get the Raiders at the 30-yard line for a penalty. And if this is a point of foul infraction, could drop them back to the 20-yard line. The ball is across the 20, but short of the 21, which means Lincoln has 79 yards in a minute 20 to cover with a hurting quarterback. One timeout, remember. Clock will stop on first downs. They throw it for Olson. He catches it. He's across the 30. Looks to have a first down. Let's take a look now. It's very, very close. Is it a first down or is it 2nd and 1?
2nd and 2. From the Rapids.
Nope, it's going to be a first down. They're moving the chains. Clock is stopped at the minute 15. Rapids gets the 10 that they so needed. They're at their 31. So now they've got 69 yards to cover. Where it keeps 35. Comes near the 40 and steps out of bounds to stop the clock with the minute 3. They mark him at the 40-yard line.
40-yard line.
So that is a gain of close to 9 yards. One precious timeout left for Lincoln. 2nd down. Rearnick drops back, throws it short. It was deflected, it appeared, at the line. Intended for Glinski. So it'll be 3rd and short. And one tick under a minute here for the football game. Neenah 30, Lincoln 29. Great, great second half of prep football that we've enjoyed here tonight. Inside handoff, looking to get the first down, and there's a fumble, and Neenah celebrates. They think they've got it at the 46, and they do, and that will be the end to this one. Lincoln turns it over, and Neenah, with 54 seconds to go, will be able to seal this one now with 3 snaps of the football. Well, maybe this is yet another addition in what has been a heartbreaking year for Lincoln. 2 overtime losses. This one-pointer that will be in the heartbreaker column, and Young just takes a knee. Will Lincoln use that last timeout that they have? They will, with 49 seconds to go. Remember, Thursday night, October 16th, it's the final regular season game as Lincoln will be taking on Fond du Lac. And depending on when you are watching this, the game could be coming up quite quickly upon us. 49 seconds to go, no timeouts left, so barring a mishandled snap here, Lincoln will fall a single point short tonight. Play clock to 36 seconds. Should be just this final snap. And a penalty flag with 22 seconds to go.
No problem.
False start called against Neenah. But again, they just have to snap it one more time and kneel down to close out their 30-29 victory. What an entertaining prep football game here tonight. Lincoln, after a turnover-plagued first half, found themselves down 16-0 at halftime. But they played a great second half, got a 29-23 lead, but lost it in the final minute and a half, 30-29. It's been our pleasure here on River City's Community Access Media to bring you this Raider football game. For our videographer and producer, Tom Loucks, I'm Milt Van Natta. We'll look forward to joining you real soon for more prep sports action on River City's Community Access Media.
30, Wisconsin Rapids, Lincoln 29.